Oh my, the hay fever is real. Hi guys, it's ALCHEMY. How's everyone doing? Good, I hope. Excuse the eye-wateringly bad appearance of myself today. When summer comes, the pollen comes. I'm here today to talk to you about 8 great summer fragrances that will not break the bank. The cheapies. We all love a cheapie. You know, when you just want to get that little fix of getting a new fragrance, but you don't want to spend a lot of money. These are some things that I've discovered on my journey that I still consider to be great summer cheapies. So let's begin. The first one is called A Scent. Very inventive name, and it's by Issey Miyake. I remember the first time that I tried this, I was really impressed by its kind of gentle, watery greenness. The bottle is really nice as well. It's kind of understated but elegant in that kind of Japanese way that Issey Miyake does. And this one is a hyacinth perfume with galbanum as well. Galbanum is what's responsible for the green part. It's light, it's airy, it's casual, easygoing, and when it came out it was quite expensive, but I see it now around town for £20, maybe 25 at the most. So I wanted to start off with a green one because you don't always have to wear citruses in summer. There's also a bit of lemon verbena in here, also known as verveine in French. There's cedarwood, there's a bit of jasmine, but it's really about a watery greenness that is quite simplistic but effective for when you want to just feel a little bit fresh. So that's the first one. The next one on the list is Davidoff Cool Water Woman. Still around today, still incredibly cheap. I've seen it for as little as £15 for a 100ml bottle. This one's going a little bit more fruity fresh. This one smells like a bright watermelon, aquatic, easygoing again, really easy to spray and go when you just want a little bit of a lift. There is obviously quite a bit of sweetness in this one from the melon, but my old boss used to wear this, one of my favourite bosses I've ever had when I used to work at the newspaper, and I would always catch wafts of it coming over when she would respray. So it kind of reminds me of a time, but it's still playful, it's fruity, it's youthful, it's fun, it's very holiday smelling. It's a lovely one. It has notes of water lily, lotus, that type of thing. There's also quince in this one, multiple other florals, but it really smells quite smoothed over. It's not, I wouldn't say it's vibrant or sparkly in any way. The melon, you know, melon is quite a round smell when you smell it anyway, so it's the main part of this with a couple of other florals to support it, and again, easygoing. That's what we want in summer. You want something that's just gonna make you stop feeling like a sweaty Betty. The next one is Miami Glow, and it's by Jennifer Lopez. This is one of my favorite celebrity fragrances actually. I don't have it anymore, but I've owned multiple bottles of it. This one is more tropical and it's quite unusual. It's very smooth in the same way that the Davidoff one is, except this is more tropical fruits, and it also has a very clean white musk in it. I always say it smells like laundry hanging out in someone's garden in maybe Hawaii, not Miami. I should have just said Miami, right? But you get the idea. This one is passion fruit, orange blossom, grapefruit. There's also a coconut note, which isn't too prominent, and it doesn't make it feel like a suntan lotion. Maybe a tiny bit at first, but it's really about smelling clean, this one for me. It does open with all of the fruits and what you think a tropical fragrance is going to be, but the dry down, really smooth, clean, and ultra pleasant fragrance, and it's really cheap as well. The 100ml is kind of like the others. I see it for about £20 most of the time that I see it. I don't see it in shops, however, so you might need to go online or do a bit of digging, but still really like it. And it comes with a little bracelet, if I remember rightly, which is, you know, kind of cute. So on to the next. The next one I'm guessing a lot of you might be familiar with, but I'm putting it on the list because I see it as one of the ultimate and cheapest fresh fragrances for summer. It is Elizabeth Arden and it's called Green Tea. This is a huge aromatic citrus perfume with so much power. Not so much with the lasting power, but the first couple of sprays and the first half an hour to hour of wearing it, It is really big. There is fennel in this one, multiple citruses, mint, green tea of course, and there's a slight mossiness to it, but really it's probably the most vibrant fragrance on this list, and it is very, very cheap. I mean, it will definitely not break the bank. If you want something to brighten up another fragrance, I would layer this over the top or wear it at the same time as something. I've smelled this a lot of times. I see it in a lot of places and it's always bargain basement. But it's really effective if you want that summer freshness. Go ahead, try it. The next one is a brand new fragrance actually, and I smelled it very recently. If you know the shop Zara, if you have a Zara near you, really nice clothing brand, I love their clothes. They just released 4 new floral fragrances and I made it my business to go and smell them in the shop. I smelled 3 of the 4 and one of them stuck out as being a really nice summer fragrance. It's called Spring Blossom Cascade, and they say that the notes are honeysuckle, ylang ylang, and all of these other things, but actually it's a really nice lily of the valley fragrance. It smells like basically pure lily of the valley to me. It's got that brightness, it's got the powdery cleanness that you get from lily of the valley, and Jo Malone made this perfume, so if you're a Jo Malone fan, quite a prominent brand in the UK, a prominent niche brand. She made it. She made all 4 of them, in fact. I did smell 2 of the others, but they weren't as summery as this one. So if you're looking for a cheap lily of the valley fragrance that's clean and a little bit sparkly, Spring Blossom Cascade by Zara, I think it's £20 to buy it. And the bottles are actually really nice. I really liked them when I saw them in store. So might add that one to my list. Spring Blossom Cascade by Zara. The next one's a really cute little one by a French niche brand. They're called Parfumeur. They're in quite a few shops in London. They're all just numbered. They don't have a name or a theme or anything like that. They're a brand that's kind of designed to be layered, kind of like Jo Malone, I guess. And their first fragrance, 001, not a binary code, is a beautiful neroli fragrance. It's very simple, kind of stripped back, but it has a really good sillage and projection. I've worn it multiple times. They come in 30ml bottles and it is £45, so this is probably the most, let's say, expensive on the list, but it still won't break the bank if you want a really well done neroli fragrance, which is designed to be layered. You could layer the Jo Malone one with it. Why not? Have a neroli lily of the valley day in summer. You know, experiment. So I really like this one. It's got petitgrain in it as well. It's got a couple of things from the orange tree, which are all lovely materials for summer, just given. And yeah, if you can find it, they're quite prominent. They're a niche brand, but they're not ultra niche that you'll never find them. So I think they have their own website as well. So yeah, 001 by Parfumeur, which means good perfume, good perfumer. Funny name. The second to last one I'm so excited to put on this list, and when I started preparing for this video, the more I thought about this fragrance, the more I thought I'm gonna get that one again. It's by Paul Smith, and I think it's just called Paul Smith. The bottle is here anyway, here somewhere. It might be called Paul Smith Woman, I'm not sure. Paul Smith makes relatively affordable fragrances. This one is the one that came in the pink bottle, and when I had this, I really enjoyed it, so I might get it again. I see it for, again, about £20 to £25 wherever I go, and it's 100ml as well. So this one is a lovely freesia rose combination. So it's a summer floral, shall we say. The freesia gives it so much lift, and it has a really bright, powdery texture, not a soft baby powder texture, a vibrant, let's say the word effervescent, powderiness that makes you feel clean, it makes you feel airy, and it makes you feel like you're wearing something very pretty. Freesia means fresh, so freesia is always going to be different in fragrances because you can't distill it, but whatever they did with this one, I really like it, and it's a really nice affordable one for summer. It's pink, it's rosy, it's freesia, it is lovely. And the last one on the list is something I had ages ago, and this is another green fragrance. It's by Benefit, the makeup brand. I don't know if you know who they are, but again, quite prominent, at least over here anyway. And it's called The Garden of Good and Eva, and it comes in a 30ml bottle. kind of weird looking bottle, but I really enjoyed it anyway. It's one of my favorite green fragrances. Green fragrances are great to wear in summer. Like I said, you don't always have to wear citruses. Let's move away from citrus, okay? So this one is watermelon, pear, freesia, lily of the valley. You see the running theme with these summery fragrances. Freesia and lily of the valley, very bright, open sort of flowers. This one's got an aquatic feeling as well, but the greenery, I'm not even sure where it comes from, but it's an aquatic green with the focus more on the green. Really crisp, really clean, nice kind of sharp without being screechy kind of texture to it. And I would like to smell this one again actually, because the memory of it is very strong. It's a great one. I never smell it on anyone, and it's not an expensive one, which is why it's in this video. There's a bit of rose in it as well. There's a bit of violet leaf going on in there, and it's got a kind of basic base, but the heart and the top notes really sing when you wear this one. So I really, really like it. Anyway, guys, that is my 8 cheap summer fragrances that will not break the bank. We all have different budgets. I do realize that not everyone can afford expensive fragrances. So I wanted to do this video to maybe help you out. If you're starting your journey and want to find something for summer, go ahead, check them out. Anyway, I'm Ouch 110, trying to make the world smell better, one video at a time. I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.